let's fix that form. We're gonna show you guys the A to Z on how to do the straight arm lat pull down. This is incredible for building up those lats and an amazing mind muscle connection exercise. Let's get into it. First and foremost, if you guys know how it works, if you guys have seen our other how-to series, if you haven't, I really recommend that. We go through everything. We start with the top 3 common mistakes, so I'm sure you guys will identify with one of these 3 mistakes. Number 1 mistake, guys, is simply wrong pelvic position. Now this is something kind of confusing. This is an advanced way of doing it, but it's really going to help. So you're going to go ahead and start by tapping those lats. That's number 1, yes. You're going to have your glutes out a little bit, but you're going to end up thrusting them through into your into your lats to really drill in that connection. You guys can see it's got to be a motion together. You guys can probably see I'm doing it in the video right now. That's how it should be done, as opposed to the incorrect way, which you'll see I'm now doing like this. Don't be that guy, do it the right way, get the most out of it, make the most out of your exercises, guys.
Okay guys, common mistake number 2 is not properly utilizing mind-muscle connection. I think so many people stay away from this exercise because they simply go through the motion. They don't actually feel the great benefits you'll be getting in your lats because they're not actually thinking about the muscles being worked. They just go through the motion, they're not doing anything. So guys, make sure, I can't stress enough how important it is to be thinking about actually pulling through and actually connecting your mind to the muscle that's being worked here. And guys, before we continue to number 3, make sure to click the link down in the description. It's the first one. If any of you struggle with any exercise in the gym, we have a full guide that will help you from A to Z to fix your form now. So number 3, we're jumping into the fact that so many people just bend their elbows completely. Guys, this isn't a tricep push down. A lot of you guys say to me, man, why am I doing this exercise and I'm only feeling my triceps? It's a stabilizer muscle because you're gonna be using your triceps to support the weight, but you shouldn't be fully bending it. You wanna have a slight bend, but it should almost be straight to the point where it's not fully being worked and activated. It's all about the lats here, guys, so make sure to remember that.
All right, guys, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna walk you through this whole thing. Just so you know, there are 2 ways of doing this. I like to say the beginner way and the pro way. It took me and Kyle a while to get really all the benefits out of the pro way. I really recommend trying it and trying to learn it. It'll be a bit harder than the first one, but you're gonna be working a lot more of the back to get an insane contraction. So to start off, you can position your hands wherever you like. Some people like straight, some people like here, some people like fully wide. It all depends what part of the back you want to work. From here, I recommend walking out. I like doing my feet kind of closed in a strong stance. Now from here, it's important you let the weight pull you up in a safe way. You'll see I'm not like this already, I'm not loaded, I'm not completely forward and hunched, but I'm in a position where my chest is up, my hands are out, and my lats are contracted, right? You can see I'm able to do this movement. Now from this movement, I'm gonna start pulling straight. Can't bend that arm, you have to pull completely straight. So I'm pulling straight to about my ab region. Now from here, this is where it gets a little bit, so this is what I would say is like your simple rep, right? My lats fully packed, boom. I'm on a fixed plane, and I can do this movement. That's the beginner one. From here though, if you really want to take it a step further, pack those lats, and then from here, use those hips as you have your butt out to come in and pull through. So you guys can see that I let it pull me up clean, back down to this part, pack the lats and pull through. This will completely change the game. You're utilizing your glutes here to take it a step further. And it becomes a total exercise. You go from just working kind of your mid to upper lat region to working your full back all the way down there and really pushing in those rhomboids and traps all together, getting a crazy squeeze. And that's what this is for. It's a light exercise that isn't meant to be like a 90-pound thing. I'm using 30, 35 pounds here. That's all you need, guys. Hopefully that helps a ton.